Ladies and gentlemen, Eagles Nation, gather round because if there's one thing that gets the blood pumping in this city faster than a bird's touchdown at the link, it's trade deadline drama. Picture this. It's November 4th looming like a storm cloud over the NFC East, and all eyes are on whether our Philadelphia Eagles, yes, the defending Super Bowl champs fresh off that epic 2024 glory run, are about to shake up their roster. But hold on to your green jerseys, because today, we're diving deep into the hottest rumor swirling around Lincoln Financial Field, the future of superstar wide receiver A.J. Brown. Will he stay, or is he packing his bags? Spoiler alert, I'm here to tell you, it's all noise, and the signal is crystal clear. Welcome to your Eagles Fix, where we break it down with the passion of a South Philly cheesesteak and the precision of a Jalen Hurts laser pass. Let's fly. First off, let's cut through the chatter like a Devonta Smith slant route. The NFL trade deadline is just days away, and whispers have been flying faster than those midnight green confetti showers after Super Bowl 52. ESPN's own Adam Schefter, the man who knows more about pigskin secrets than Santa knows about naughty lists, just dropped the hammer on all this A.J. Brown trade talk. You see, it started heating up when his colleague Diana Rossini stirred the pot, citing anonymous owners and coaches who think the Eagles might ship out their three-time Pro Bowler. Teams are circling like vultures, sources say, eyeing Brown's explosive talent. But Schefter, he's not buying it. Teams still are eyeing Brown as the deadline approaches, he wrote in his latest bombshell, but the defending Super Bowl champion Eagles are not looking to move the three-time Pro Bowler. Boom. Mic drop. And folks, if Schefter's saying it, you can bet your last wing from Chickies and Pete's it's gospel. But wait, there's more, because Adam didn't just say it once. He doubled down like a gambler all in on the birds. On his Adam Schefter podcast, he laid it out plain. One move I'm not expecting? I'm not expecting A.J. Brown to be traded, despite all the conversation. Why? Because this Eagles front office, led by the sharp Howie Roseman, remember him pulling off that legendary Carson Wentz for Jalen Hurts swap back in 2021, isn't about to gut their championship core for a quick fix. Sure, they'll field calls. Heck, in Roseman's world, every ring is a negotiation. But it'd take a blockbuster, something like a haul of first-round picks and a proven edge rusher, to even make him blink. And let's be real, after hoisting the Lombardi Trophy just months ago, why tinker with perfection? The Eagles are 6-2 right now, atop the NFC East, with that Hurts to Brown connection still sparking fireworks. Trading him? That'd be like trading the Liberty Bell. Iconic, unbreakable, and way too Philly to let go. Now, let's zoom in on A.J. himself, because this isn't just insider intel. It's a story of talent, temperament, and those oh-so-Philly frustrations bubbling over. Brown, the Mississippi product who exploded onto the scene with the Titans before landing in Philly via that 2022 draft day steal, is no stranger to the spotlight. At 6'1", 226 pounds of pure afterburner, he's got hands like glue traps and speed that turns defensive backs into statues. Remember his 2023 season? 106 catches, 1,456 yards, 9 touchdowns. Numbers that had him leading the league in yards after catch like a freight train on the L. But this year, targets are down. Way down. He's hovering around 7 to 8 a game instead of the double-digit feasts he's used to as the Alpha WR1. And yeah, it's got him grumbling. Who wouldn't? When you're built to dominate, and the ball's not finding your mitts, it's like being Reggie White in 90, unleashed potential, bottled up. That's where those cryptic social media posts come in, the ones that have Eagles Twitter, sorry, X, lighting up like the Wanamaker organ at Christmas. An Instagram caption here, a vague X post there, hinting at discontent without saying the word. Frustration is understandable, as one analyst put it. But come on, A.J., we're begging you, pump the brakes on the mystery tweets. It fuels the fire, turns a minor hiccup into a full-blown saga. And get this, even Jalen Hurts, the unflappable QB who's got ice in his veins and a chip on his shoulder the size of Broad Street, seems over it. When reporters cornered him after practice, Hurts didn't mince words. Yeah, in prep, he said, nodding toward the PR team with that signature side eye. I just keep my focus singularly on the collective. Oof. Translation. Brother, log off and let's lock in. It's classic Hurts, stoic, team first, channeling that same grit that led us to that 41-35 Super Bowl thriller against the Chiefs. Jalen's not just a quarterback, he's the heartbeat of this franchise, the guy who avenged that 2022 Philly special heartbreak with a ring. If anyone's got Brown's back, it's him. But those posts, they're like pouring gasoline on a tailgate bonfire. Fun for a sec, but they risk burning the whole vibe. Shifting gears, let's talk tactics, because no Eagles report is complete without breaking down the X's and O's like we're in Nick Sirianni's film room. Browns dip in targets. Blame the defensive schemes, or rather, the genius of OC Kellen Moore, who's spreading the wealth like peanut butter on a soft pretzel. With Devonta Smith mirroring him on the other side, those two forming the deadliest 1-2 punch since McNabb and 2 in the early 2000s, teams are doubling up, bracketing, you name it. Last Sunday against the Bengals, Brown saw just 6 targets but turned him into 85 yards and a score, including that 32-yard dagger that had the link erupting. Statistically, the Eagles' passing game is top 5 in efficiency, with Hurts' completion percentage at 68% and a QB rating north of 105. Compare that to last year's Super Bowl run. Brown had 145 targets. Now it's 112 through 8 games. Adjustment, not abandonment. And defensively, Haason Reddick and Josh Sweat are terrorizing QBs at a clip that echoes the Birds Legion of boom days. Trading Brown would cripple that balance. Offense goes from juggernaut to jalopy overnight. Historically, this all hits different in Philly. Think back to 2017, Doug Peterson's underdogs, with Nick Foles channeling some divine intervention, shocking the world 41-33 over the Pats. Or Reggie White's Minister of Defense sacks in the 90s, sacking the souls of NFC East foes. We've had our share of drama, Donovan McNabb's gunslinging wizardry, Brian Dawkins' helmet-slamming ferocity, even Jason Kelce's retirement mic drop last year that had us all ugly crying into our yanglings. And the rivalries? Oh, don't get me started on those Cowboys clowns across the river or the Giants' perpetual mediocrity. The NFC East is a bloodbath, a family feud with higher stakes than a Thanksgiving dinner argument. Brown's not just a player, he's woven into that tapestry, the guy who trash-talks Dak Prescott into nightmares. Trivia time. Did you know the "Fly Eagles Fly" chant originated in the 80s, but it peaked during that 17 run, echoing from the Schuylkill to the Delaware? It's our anthem, our war cry, and trading Brown would mute it. To add some flavor, imagine this. I caught up with fictional Eagles beat writer Eagle Eye Eddie post-practice. Okay, he's my alter ego, but hear me out. Look, Eddie says, leaning on his notepad like it's a crutch, AJ's posts are Philly raw, unfiltered, like a fan yelling at the ump from the 700 level. But Sirianni, he's preaching patience. We're building a dynasty here, he'd tell you off the record. Brown's the spark, Hurts is the engine. No one's hitting eject. And from the stands, a die-hard season ticket holder, Philly Phil, chimes in, trade AJ? Over my dead hoagie. We've waited 57 years for that ring. Ain't letting go now. Expert takes. Pundit Skip Bayless might hype the drama, but cooler heads like Keyshawn Johnson say, Eagles are locked in, Browns' targets rebound in the second half, mark my words. Looking ahead, the implications are huge. No trade means stability, a full-throttle push for back-to-back rings, the first since the Pats dynasty days. Playoff path. Clear sailing if they navigate that brutal stretch against the Ravens and Chiefs. Draft. Who needs it when you've got this core? Predictions. Brown finishes with 1,200 yards, Hurts' MVP chatter ramps up, and by December, those social scrolls will be all green hearts and W emojis. The deadline passes quietly on the 4th, rumors fizzle like a dud firework, and Brown? He changes his mood, channels that energy into torching secondaries. Eagles Nation, this team's not rebuilding, they're reloading. So, as the clock ticks down to kickoff, let's rally. Grab your foam fingers, crank up some Meek Mill, and remember, in Philly, we bleed green, we fight dirty, and we never back down. Tune in Sunday for the Birds versus whoever dares step up. It's gonna be electric. Fly Eagles fly, on the field, in the stands, and straight to another Lombardi. This is your Eagles anchor, signing off with a heart full of hope and a voice hoarse from cheering. Until next time, keep the faith.